Good morning, it's Karen with Love Your Land, and as promised, I'm out here in my pajamas. Yep. But you know what? That's real life gardening for me. I don't take a shower and do my hair usually before I garden, so I figured, one, I need to get this done. Two, my family's not here. Well, my husband's not here and my daughter's asleep, and I can't film if my family's here. It's stupid. I can shoot this and put it on Facebook and YouTube and whatever else, but if someone's here, I can't. I just freeze up. Anyway, but I am out here awfully early. It's about 8:15, 8:30, something like that, and I'm gonna guess it's around 47 degrees, so it's not freezing, but it is chilly, which is leads me to my next point. I'm gonna do my first giveaway. And so the first person who answers correctly in Facebook, not YouTube, but in the comments in Facebook, first person who can answer correctly as to why I would be out here this early doing my gardening gets free seeds. Yep. I'm going to send you striped Roman seeds, striped Roman tomato, I should say. They are my hands down favorite tomato that I grew this actually ever. But I grew them this season and they're so good. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. But I'm in the 10 by 10. That's a hint. That's another reason why I'm out so early. Anyway, family members, you're exempt from this contest because you know why, and everybody else has to watch videos to find out why. But I have talked about it in at least one video. So anyway, without further ado, I thought I'd bring you out here and show you how to plant garlic. I know some of you know how, but some of you have never planted it. Even if you've grown a bunch of other things, you may never have grown garlic, and it's a really fun thing to grow, just like onions and carrots and anything that grows underground is just super fun because you never really know what you're going to get. So anyway, I have my Breaking Bad coffee cup along for the ride, which we'll just put right here. And let's get started. The first thing to know about garlic or onions or carrots or again anything that grows underground, they like loose soil, obviously. I mean, not obviously, but it makes sense, right? They have to grow their little bulb or carrot or root vegetable basically in the soil. So if it's like compact clay, which is what this bed is, they're not going to be super happy and it's going to be kind of hard for them to grow. So I come out here every spring and I dump bags and bags of soil pep and compost and have my landscaper till it all in for me. But I still have to do it again every time I plant something new in here. So, and soil pep, I need more coffee. Soil pep, by the way, is nothing more than, I don't want to say composted because it's not compost, but it is sort of partially composted twigs and leaves and bark and just stuff. It's pretty fine, but it is chunky. So it's really good for breaking up clay. So I love it. I use it. I actually I till it in and then I use it as a top dressing too because it sort of what's the word? It helps break up the soil and it also just sort of keeps the soil warmer and all that. So what you're going to want to do is get your little, well, wherever you're planting, you can use a full-size shovel if you want. But this, I pulled these carrots out, by the way, last weekend, and that's why I pulled them out. I did that carrot video with the food processor, and I told you there was a reason I pulled them out, but it was for another episode. I did it to give the garlic some real estate. So I still have carrots here, and I have tons of them over there in the big bed. This sun is like really bothering me. But this is where my garlic's gonna go. It's gonna go in between all of these stepping stones. Underneath me, I've already done some here and underneath and behind. Anyway, so first thing you're gonna wanna do is get your shovel and start digging. And they say 6 to 8 inches, but I can't really do that with this. But I am getting maybe 4 or 5 inches down. And the important part is at least where the garlic itself is going to be. So my garlic isn't going to be all that deep. So you want to loosen up your soil, and then I come back through. Oh, worm. Oh, another worm. That is good soil right there. I don't want to hurt you guys, but I am going to be messing with you a little bit. So, put some, what's it called? Soil pep in here. Really? The sun. That's what I get. Anyway, and then just till your soil pep in there and try not to chop your worms in half. These worms are good. Look at that. I don't even want that in here. It's just how many times I've told this, I don't even know, but this is just a solid ball of clay. So yeah. Oopsie. Try not to make a mess. So, you just do that. So easy. Rock. Okay. Then you take your garlic. This is a friend of mine had bought too much garlic, and so I just bought the rest of it. There's probably 8 bulbs in here, so I'm gonna have garlic everywhere I can find a spot. I'm gonna stick a clove in the ground. But what you do, it could not be easier, unless you have sun beaming on your face, is just break apart one of the cloves, just like you would in your house if you're gonna cook. So that's falling apart. Try and leave the papery stuff on. It's gonna, no, this is not gonna go with it, but it is mostly covered. And this actually is 2, but I don't care. I'm gonna plant them together. Oh, big, huge worm. I wish you guys could see that. Kind of like a little baby snake. So I'm gonna plant that next to him rather than, ew, this is kind of gross. Anyway, dig a little hole about, you know, what is that, like 3 inches down. And you want to plant your garlic. There's the flat, rooted side. Oh boy, here we go. Just ignore them. Flat rooted part goes down, pointy part goes up. So we're just going to plop that in there. We're going to throw the worm in with it because it seems to want to be there. Cover it up. That's it. And I'm also going to take a little leaf and put it there so I know where that particular clove is, because as I go through, I know, you know, the goal is the sun. It's been bothering me out. This is the 3rd time I've shot this because of the sun and it keeps moving over. I'm running out of space to show you guys. Each clove is going to make a whole bulb. So wherever you plant your clove, it needs to have enough room to make that whole bulb before you plant the next one. So I know that leaf is right there, so I'm going to plant this next one right around there. Not the whole bulb, but the next clove. All right? So that is it. That's it. I'm going to actually go in and warm my coffee up, and then I'm going to bring you guys in close and show you up close and personal. Okay? Sound good? I'll be right back. Whoopsie. Okay, up close and personal. I'm gonna show you guys what I did over there, all right? Dig it up. Trying to keep my head out of this video as best I can, which is a little tricky. I'm doing this for you guys, all right? I hope you appreciate this. By the way, oh, never mind. I almost gave away the contest answer. Ah. Oh, look, a worm. Want to see? Up close? I lost him. Anyway. Okay, so, like I said before, you dig this area up. Get your big dumb rocks out of here. This is that soil pep. Let me show you that up close. You can see it's kind of like, yeah, like that. It's pretty fine, loose, little chunky, whatever. It's good stuff. Throw that in there. Add a little more. And fill that in. Easy peasy. Okay, so now that's all. Oh, look, a hunk of carrot. Yum. That's it for that. So now we're gonna dig a little. I hope I'm not in this. Dig a little, whatever I said, 3 inches down or so. take your clove. That is the flat rooted end. That is the pointy end. So this goes down. Okay. I'm like hovering over this is really hard. Anyway, put your pointy end up, flat end down, cover it up with about 3 inches of soil. And then mark it. That's good enough. Get these things out of here so I don't get confused. Ta-da, that's it. You planted garlic. The sun is finally cooperating and I'm done shooting, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, that's it. That's how you plant garlic. That was like the easiest thing in the world. I mean, there's basically, I didn't even break a sweat. So go down to your garden center today and pick up some garlic bulbs and plant them. You'll be happy you did. They're just totally easy to plant. You don't have to water them. You don't have to worry about watering them every single day in the winter if you get snow, because the snow is going to water them. And you might have to come out here and there a little bit if you have a bit of a dry spell, but they'll just grow for you. And it's fun. So I'm going to get inside, warm up my coffee, and start dehydrating jalapenos. And I really need to process those apples. I've got, I don't even know, 50 pounds of apples in my house that are just sitting there waiting and decomposing. But hopefully I'm going to make some applesauce, and I might bring you along for the ride. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'll take a shower before I do that, though. You're welcome. Anyway, I'm going to get inside because now I'm cold, and heat my coffee up again. You guys have a great day. Get outside. It's beautiful. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.